Hey YouTube, what's up? This is LaShawn Wiley coming at you with another video here on the science of managing. And today we're going to be talking about the science of managing your own success, how to set yourself up, how to make realistic goals, how to achieve those goals, how to gain a little clarity on some of the things that's probably stopping you right now. This is going to be a long video, and I believe there's going to be a ton of helpful information in this video. So please watch it to the very end. There's some important information here that I'm just basically giving away for free to help you. So watch it to the end. Let's get right into it. All right. So setting yourself up for success, easier said than done. And I'm going to describe this in a very short video relative to the information that I'm going to be giving out to you guys. Let's start with controlling the energy around you. This one here is an important one because negative energy can harm your thoughts. It can harm your plans, your goals, your confidence in achieving your goals more than you really know. If you surround yourself with a lot of negative people, a lot of quote unquote naysayers, then that's basically what you're going to get. Basically nothing. So if you surround yourself with negative people and negative energy, you're going to continue to get negative results. Surround yourself with people that have what you want, that have already figured out how to achieve it. Hang around those people. Go to where they hang out. Go to where they are. Go to the classes, to the coffee bars, to wherever it is that they are. Go where they are, and be friends with those type of people. And before you know it, you'll find yourself getting what it is that you want. But if you continue to hang around negative people, you're going to get negative results time and time again. Now, some might say, well, my roommate is negative and I live with my roommate and I need that roommate to help me pay my rent. No, you don't. Find another roommate. Okay. Well, it's my spouse, and my spouse is always negative and always saying that I can't do this, can't do that. As hard as this may be for you to swallow, find another spouse. Anyone who has negative energy and who brings you down don't need to be around you. You need to surround yourself with people who bring the best out of you, not people who bring the worst out of you. And I don't care if that's a spouse, a mother-in-law, a father-in-law, a child, an uncle, an auntie, a best friend, whoever. And if they live with you, it's even worse because you're constantly surrounded by a person saying, nah, that's not going to work. Nah, you're not going to be able to do that. Well, this could happen. No, you need to get away from that person. Okay. The longer you stay around that person, the harder it will be, and maybe even impossible, for you to actually achieve the goals that you want to achieve. Like I said in my intro video, I'm here to give it to you like it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Okay? Do what you enjoy. Find a job that you like. When you're not at work, do the things that you like to do. Don't just stay cooped up in the house. Well, right now, it's kind of hard for you to really get out, but because of the COVID-19 situation right now in the U.S. But, what I'm just saying is do the job that you want to do. If you went to school for a certain type of career that you want, pursue that career. Even if you're working a job right now that you don't like because you have to pay your bills, and I get that, don't stop pursuing the career that you ultimately want. Continue to pursue it, and it will happen. You just have to stay positive, and focus on what you want and continue to just go after it in your spare time, and it will eventually happen. Maintain positive thoughts. Okay. And this goes back to controlling the energy that surrounds you. You want to always have positive thoughts going on in your head, not negative thoughts. Don't think, oh, I can't do this. Don't think like that. Think, I can. Think, I am going to get this. I am going to have this. Think that way. Think happy thoughts. If you find yourself being bummed out about something, uh, remove yourself from that situation. Change your thoughts. Put on a program. Put on some comedy, radio or something. YouTube, not YouTube. It's Pandora. They have free comedy channels. You just tune into a comedy channel and start laughing. Have some fun. So maintain positive thoughts and positive things will happen to you. Consequences of your choices. This is a big one. A lot of people don't want to hear this one. You need to accept the consequences of your choices. If things are not going the way you want them to go, it's because you made some bad choices. All right? Accept it. It's not because my spouse made me make that choice or I had no choice but to do this. You always have a choice. It's you. So accept the consequences, you not having what you want or you being miserable. Accept all of that because it came from you. Don't be a victim. You know, decide that you want different things and go out and get different things. My mom used to tell me when I used to complain to her when I was a youngster, Mom, I deserve this, I deserve that. And, she's long passed away from us right now. Hopefully she's in heaven looking down at me and she's proud of what I'm doing. But she said, baby, don't tell me what you deserve, that you deserve this and deserve that, because you don't have it. You only deserve what you go out there and get. Wow, she hit a nerve when she said that. I never complained again. Okay? So consequences of your choices. Everything that you have is because of the choices that you have made up to now. Hopefully, you'll start to make some different choices, okay? Went backwards there. All right, so set some goals, long goals, short goals. For some people, they need to set 3-month goals. Myself, I set 1-year goal, 5-year goals. If you need to do a 3-month goal and then maybe a 1-year goal for your short and long, do that. But it's important to have some goals, okay? When you come up with your goals, make sure it's stuff that you really want and make sure those goals are realistic, that they're achievable. I'm not saying super easy to achieve, but achievable. Um, have yourself a plan and a way on what you're going to do to make those goals happen and make them time sensitive. So that's why I say make yourself a short-term goal and a long-term goal. It's up to you on how long and how short they have to be, though. Create a vision board. Now, what I like to do is I will post my goals in my closet. So every time I'm getting dressed, I can see what it is that I'm working for, what the ultimate goal is. Even if I'm working a job that I don't want to be at, my goals right next to me kind of reminds me this is what I'm working towards and this is where I'll be eventually. So create a vision board and put pictures on that board next to your goals. If your goal is to have a boat, get a cutout or print out something from the internet of a boat and put that on your list of goals. Okay. My daughter, when I had worked with her on coming up with her goals, she's an artist. So she decided to draw the items that she wanted on her vision board and on her goals list, which I thought was a great idea, because you need to feel connected to the things that you put on your vision board. Okay. You need to feel those things. You need to know that one day you're going to have those items. So put a reminder. It could be next to your sink when you're getting ready, brushing your teeth for your day. It could be in your closet like I have. It could be next to your bed, but put it somewhere where you can constantly be reminded of what it is you're working towards. Gather the knowledge. Don't be a lazy ass. Do your homework, do your research, know what it is that you need to know to get what you want. Know what it is that you're actually asking for. Some people might say, I want this type of job. My goal is to have this type of job. And then they get the job and they realize they didn't really want that job because it requires a lot of freaking work. So think hard about what it is that you want and get the necessary knowledge to understand what it means to have what you're asking for. Okay? Be careful what you wish for. You might actually get it. Act on opportunities when it comes. This reminds me of people who say, I want this type of spouse and I can never find this type of spouse. And they might be in the supermarket doing some grocery shopping and see a person kind of looking at them a little too long and they look attractive and they're just like, wow, I wish I could meet that person or I wish I can talk to that person. And then they just go to the next aisle and check out and go home. They never do anything to act on what just happened. All because they didn't take advantage of the opportunity, and then they go home and still complain that they haven't found Mr. or Mrs. Right. Act on the opportunity when it comes up. Walk up to the person and say, hey, how you doing? I saw you looking at me, and I think I was kind of looking at you too. I thought I should come and introduce myself. Do something. Say something, okay? Don't just let the opportunity just pass by and you go home and regret not doing anything. That brings me to the next one, which is don't allow fear to decide for you. A lot of people will say, well, I didn't go approach that person because I didn't want to be rejected. I didn't go to that person because what if they thought I was a weirdo? Or what if they were not really attracted to me? Or what if I Stop. Don't let fear decide for you. Just do it. Okay? Because if you're doing all of the things here at the top that we've covered so far, you have to trust your instincts, trust your gut, and go with the flow. Just go with it. Don't have any fear. And if you do have fear, you have to master that fear. Okay? Now, I'm not saying just do stupid shit. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying do things without thinking it through. If you look at everything on this list so far, this part of not allowing fear to decide for you will fit appropriately. If you're controlling that energy around you, and if you are doing what you enjoy and you're happy, you're maintaining a positive attitude and positive thoughts are flowing through your mind, you understand what it means to live with the consequences of the decisions that you make. You have your goals all set up and you have your vision board inspiring you every time you wake up and you see it. You have the knowledge, you understand what it means and what could happen, what the worst case scenario is if things don't go your way, and you're not afraid to act on that opportunity. You've already done your homework. So if fear is just doubt, saying, what if this goes wrong? What if they do this? Kick that out and just do it anyway. Okay? I'm not saying don't be cautious. I'm saying don't allow fear to talk you out of something that you've already done your homework on. The last one is think like a winner. Okay? This reminds me of Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace. When Kobe had the opportunity every game to shoot the ball or take the last shot of the game-winning shot, he didn't hesitate because he already knew he was going to make the shot. And a majority of the time, he made the shot. Of course, there were some times he didn't make the last shot, but he didn't focus on that. He only focused on the fact that he was going to make the shot. He deserved to take that shot. He was the best person on the court for that last-minute shot, so he took it. He owned it. He thought like a winner. Now, if you're negative and if you're not doing these things that I've covered so far, you're going to talk yourself out of taking that last shot. And if you don't even take the shot, you will never make the shot. If Kobe never took the last shot, he would have never made the last shot. I'm not saying you're going to swish and hit all net every single time you take the last shot. I'm just saying if you do these things that I've listed so far, the chances are you will make the shot. And I bet you every time Kobe missed the shot, he went home that day thinking, what did I do wrong? And he made adjustments and he made corrections. And so will you have to do that. Okay? Here's a quote. This is an original quote from myself. And I share this with a lot of people because I do life coaching sessions with people sometimes. And this is one of the things that I like to tell them in preparation of setting themselves up for success. Because sometimes when you're setting yourself up for success and you have people around you who are not supportive of what you're doing, they're going to be negative and they're going to drag you down. And you have to be conscious of that so that you don't allow them to drag you down. If a person don't respect your no, they don't deserve your yes. Pretty self-explanatory. This will help you weed out people who you really need in your life and people who are just simply dead weight. This reminds me when I used to work at McDonald's. I was a crew person at McDonald's, and my best friend, Neil, rest in peace, Neil Williams, um, he would come in and get free burgers along with a whole lot of my high school friends. And I was around 17 years old, maybe 18. I think I was still 17 at the time. And I finally got promoted up to shift manager. And I started to take my little Mickey D's job seriously. So I started telling everyone, hey, I can't give you any free food anymore. And Neil, when I told him, he came into the McDonald's, he'd say, hey, what's up? Can I get a free burger? And I just like, nah, I can't do that. Can't do that. He was, oh, okay. And he just walked right out the door. But then I had some other guys that I knew from school that I used to give free food to. They would come in and be like, hey, can I get some free food? What's up? And I was like, nah, I can't give it to you. They was like, oh, man. Oh, fuck you, man. You a mark and you this and you a punk. And they get all mad. Neil was the only one who really deserved the free food. And it was real easy for me at that point to decipher and understand who was really there for me, who was supportive of me trying to make a change and grow, and the people that was just looking out for themselves, you know? So yeah, if a person don't respect your no, they simply don't deserve your yes. All right? Succeed in life, no excuses. Please like, share, and subscribe, okay? Thanks a lot, guys. Peace out.